a space to keep awarding the same family over and over and over and over.
What up, what up? It's about CM Flame Entertainment with the latest news and reviews like all the time, every second, every minute, every hour, every day. So as I see the title, as I see the thumbnail, you all know we're heading out with this one and what's on the news minute. Before we get to what's on the news minute, for all the new viewers here, please consider like, subscribe and share, turn on the post notification bell and all of that. Now back to what's on the news menu. We have pressing issues at hand where Bob Marley's son disrespected and degraded one of the most popular vloggers slash YouTuber that is currently covering dancehall and reggae music. Yeah man, him tell him go suck out him mother, brawling in simpler terms, and we'll have all of that for sure, and we're gonna get into it very very soon. But first of all, we want to congratulate Bob Marley. Even though he's no longer with us in flesh, he won the album, the best reggae category at the Grammy. You see me? Congratulations to other nominees such as Vybz Kartel, Calibud, Shensia, and also the Wailers. So let's get in it. So Bob Marley's son, Rowan Marley, commented on a critique piece slash video from popular vlogger YouTuber Owen Allen. Yes man, one of the most credible vloggers out slash YouTuber. I enjoy watching his content. He always do extensive research and also his editing skills are superb. Yeah man, so as you know, there's a big ongoing thing on social media and even in real life where a lot of people are saying that Bob Marley shouldn't have won the Grammy, and the Marley family are the ones who are colonizing the Grammy to their benefits, in terms of once a Marley is in the lineup or in the nominees, they are going to win based on the politics behind the picking or the selection of who is going to win the Grammy Award. People them are saying that once a Marley is in it, or once a project that the Marleys are associated with or produce, that's the project that is gonna win. And over time, due to observation, we have seen it time and time and time again. But the video that is in question that popular YouTuber Owen Allen made is this.
Welcome to Owen Allen Media. Bob Marley One Love soundtrack wins the Grammy for Best Reggae Album. Congratulations to Bob Marley. Now let's talk. Obviously, Bob Marley is the most legendary figure in reggae music. However, this win I cannot support. It angers me. There is no fairness, right? Where is the recognition for the current state of reggae and dancehall music in the global music industry, in the global space today? This Bob Marley wins feels less like a celebration and more like a reinforcement of the reggae past, right? When artists like Shensia and Vybz Kartel, who have both contributed immensely to dancehall modern evolution, are overlooked in favor of Bob Marley posthumous win, it begs the question: is the best reggae album category truly about honoring current contributions to dancehall and reggae music, or is it simply a space to keep awarding the same family over and over and over and over and bloody over again? My blood is actually,
As y'all heard it for y'all self, that was his honest observation, that was his honest critique, and a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people feel that way, and we also have the respond of Rowan Marley, which is Bob Marley's son. So it goes like this. Rowan Marley commented and said, "Suck your mother." Yes, man, that is the son of Bob Marley. You see the blue tick and everything. And Owen Allen Media replied and said, "I respect you and your family. The truth is just the truth. How does great Bob Marley winning help dancehall slash reggae music? It is a big step backwards. Rowan Marley then replied and said, it's not about helping anything. It's about being the number one movie in the world. You heard what Rowan Marley replied and said, it's not about helping dancehall or helping reggae. It's all about Bob Marley having the big movie, the number one movie, which is the One Love movie. Owen Allen then replied and said, with all due respect, this is exactly where the Marley family and others go wrong when it comes to reggae and dancehall global positioning. The Grammy have a category for Best Reggae Album, which means the focus should be on the growth and the evolution of reggae music, not on boosting a film's success if the primary goal was making Bob Marley One Love the number one movie. The focus should have been the Oscars or the Golden Globes, not the Grammy stage, which is meant to honor musical artistry and its contribution to the culture. Are you saying the Marley family and the Grammy is prioritizing a movie campaign over nurturing, showcasing reggae depth and diversity? The Grammy category, which is already under scrutiny for how it represents Jamaican music, is being used as a marketing tool instead of a space to celebrate the best work in reggae. That's a disservice to both the artists pushing the genre forward and to the legacy Bob Marley himself built. So that was the respond. That was the dialogue between Owen Allen and Rowan Marley. I respect the position that Owen Allen Media took. Rowan Marley took a disrespectful route while Owen took an intelligent route. You see me? He did not get in his feeling. You see me? He just basically articulate his points well in terms of him never reply back to Rowan Marley with disrespect. Him voice him opinion and his honest critique, which was the objective truth, and him give him reasons for that. And I'm sure a lot of y'all that listen to this going to agree. And the mere fact is, every single time one of Bob Marley children's or someone who is aligned to Bob Marley children or the whole Marley entity in itself, every time that person won the Grammy, the latest instance where a lot of people were saying that it's because of who was the producer behind that said album that won the Grammy was Kabaka Pyramid album, The Calling. That album was produced by Junior Gang Marley, which is the son of Bob Marley. That year, no Marley was in that category. The year that Morgan Heritage won, no Marley was in that category. So, the people are seeing it. And remember, people, this is the same Grammy. This is the same Grammy that is also comprised of one of the Marley's wife, which is Ziggy Marley wife. Yes, so she is a part of the selection board. She is a part of the governing body of the Grammy that selects the best albums. So her name is Orly Agay Marley, was elected a governor of the Los Angeles chapter of the Grammy Executive, the largest such chapter nationally. So as y'all seen it for yourself, the Marleys are on the board of the Grammy. So this is not just people talking. This is actually fact that they can go and look up. You see me? And remember, people, this is the same Grammy that the likes of Drake publicly, you see me, came out and blast the Grammy for their incompetence of selecting the rightful person who deserve the Grammy.
Already won. If you have people who are singing your songs word for word, if you're a hero in your hometown, if there's people who have regular jobs who are coming out in the rain, in the snow, spending their hard-earned money to buy tickets to come to your shows, you don't need this right here. I promise you. You already won.
Also, Jay-Z, how bigger than Jay-Z you can get. Jay-Z also publicly blasted the Grammy on Grammy stage for not selecting Beyonce for the album of the year, and she have the most Grammy out of everyone in the history of Grammy.
I want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work. You know, some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed.
Also, let's look at the local scene. Reggae superstar Freddie McGregor blasted the Grammy a few years ago. Freddie McGregor said, in perhaps the most blistering attack on the Grammy to date, Jamaica reggae icon and veteran singer Freddie McGregor has lashed out at the 59-year-old American institution, calling the reggae arm of the organization that typically awards excellence in the music an embarrassment of indescribable magnitude to the reggae music. So, as y'all heard, so both international and local entertainers are calling out the Grammy people for its hypocrisy and for its blatant disrespect and corruption to dancehall and reggae music. This is not anything against Bob Marley himself, Remember, this is not Bob Marley's doing. So we don't want it seems as if we are disrespecting the great Bob. Bob is one of the top 3 greatest musicians that ever lived. So we are not discrediting Bob. Big up Bob. Bob set the thing. Bob paved the thing. But Bob passed away 40 years ago. Come on, people. Come on. Bob passed away 40 years ago. So, over 40 years ago. So, it's nothing normal, people. What happened? Shensia, if Kartel, let's say Kartel, a lot of people, the fan favorite, was saying that Kartel should have won the Grammy. But let's exclude Kartel for a bit. Look at Shensia. Shensia had the best album out of that whole entire lineup. You know what that Grammy would have done for Shensia career and also dancehall in itself? Remember now, people, Shensia is on the verge of fully being an international artist. You see me? And that Grammy would push her over the edge of being an international artist. We see a lot of other female superstars came after Shensia and is way bigger than Shensia from different genres. Example, the likes of Thames. Thames came after Shensia, and Thames is a bigger name than Shensia currently as we speak, because Thames winning Grammys and stuff like that. So Afrobeat is elevating. So when you are going to always give the Marleys the Grammy, that simply means that you are saying that the music that reggae artists are doing and the dancehall artists are doing aren't good enough. That's basically what you're saying. So basically, the genres are going to remain stagnant because it's not moving if the Grammy is not crediting and awarding the